Good evening, this is Guido72 with 3 Point Park, and, well, you can see. We lost to Marshall's Nation. I believe Marshall's is still undefeated at this point. So our one-game win streak ends after one game. And I'm not going to be a sore loser and not do a recap just because we lost. So, here we go. What happened? Well, you can see Marshall's took care of business up top as well as below. And that's typically what's required to win these wars. They two-starred all our Town Hall 11s. And look at the hit rate on the Town Hall 10s. That's all the dips being done, as well as I believe they got 2 10v10s. So, yeah. And what we did is struggled. We only got 1 2-star against their 11s. And look at our dip rate. We got 1 10v10. This is done by Fief. And we're going to check that out. We'll go ahead and check that out right now. It's a low-level Town Hall 10, newly developed Town Hall 10, but that's what you want your Town Hall 10s to be 3-starring anyway. Typically, you're going to find some lower-ranked, lower-developed Town Hall 10s in the CWL at the bottom of the Town Hall 10 map. And that's what you want Town Hall 10s to go after, because that's what they have a better shot at 3-starring. Sure, they can 3-star Mac Town Hall 10s as well, but there's a better chance of 3-starring a low-level Town Hall 10. So, anywho, he comes in, he uses the Golem Queen funnel on one side of the base, and then he's using bowlers with the Golem the tank and King on the other side of the base. He's already taken down 1 Inferno tower. He's going to let his Queen die. Doesn't care about the CCs, just dropping a poison for the balloon. Doesn't care about the Hound because his King and bowlers are ground targeting troops. So they're not going to pay that balloon any mind. So he's taken out already half of the base. And he's got 19 balloons, 3 haste, and a freeze to take out the rest of the base. So he's coming in with some targeted balloons from the north side. Brought 1 Hound to tank. Already dropped his cleanup minions, which is good. As soon as your defenses start going down, go ahead and drop that, your cleanup troops. I like how he dropped down an archer to pull the Hound out of the fray. So that the Hound isn't targeted by the pups and destroyed, and then, thus destroys the balloons. That's smart. That's something you got to think about. Stuff that's already talked about, you just got to plan it into your attacks. And he did a great job at doing that. Brought a heal for that last little area of defense, which is a wizard tower. That's pretty much the culprit for any balloons is wizard towers that splash damage, because balloons tend to bunch up after a few targeted defenses. They tend to bunch up, and wizard tower splash damage can just take them down real fast. And just like that, it's over. Cleanup troops, like I said, were already dropped down. They're already doing their job. Got a few loons left over that's helping with the cleanup. They're going to take down the town hall, and the minions clean up the rest. Great attack there, Thief. I think I said Fief the first time. Forgive me. That's his alt, one of his alt accounts there. Anywho, great job on that. Our 9s, no shame in their game. They took care of business early as hell. Let me pull up the... here we go. Our Town Hall 9's got a lot of fresh hits and a lot of 6-packs. For instance, Dan, he got a 6-pack. He took care of 18 and 21. Gato Papi, Cat Daddy, he got a 6-pack. Took care of 23 and 24, and these are fresh hit 6-packs I'm talking about right now. Locke, which is I forget his primary. Um, he got a 3-star, early 3-star. Who else we had? I knew we had someone else who got a 6-pack. Okay, yeah, here we go. Ben got a 6-pack. Took care of 17 and 22. CBT got a 6-pack on his Town Hall 9. Took care of 20 and 26. And I believe that was it for the fresh hit 6-packs. Yeah. We did have some early, like Rayan, took care of some business early. We did have 9 scouting up top early because the Town Hall 9s took care of the enemy Town Hall 9s fast, and made the war look like it was going to be an interesting war. But then we got up top, and that's where we struggled. We hit these bases, I don't even know how many times. It was ridiculous. And then we struggled on our dips. There's some supposed to be anti-bitch bases, but I don't think there's really, the more research I do and the more I play it, the anti-bitch bases is kind of rare right now, at least with the current meta. I think they're possible to bitch, even though bases like this primarily, where they offset the infernos. That doesn't make it really, in my opinion, an anti-bitch, because you can just direct your jumps that way. I'll actually show you a couple. I don't usually like to show dips, but fuck it. In this case, the infernos are straight up and down. This was a pretty easy bitch base, right? Actually, they try to throw you off with the design on this one. Usually to get you with a lot of bombs that they'll put in the inferno areas, because if you look around there, don't look like, unless they put single targeted bombs around there, looks like mainly they're going to put double giant bombs in the infernal areas. And then this one didn't do it too well, but they typically like to block the infernos with a couple storages to make your troops go around. You know what I'm saying? But typically then there's going to be defenses on the side. You don't have to get into the infernal chamber to take out the inferno. Bowlers just need to be, a few tiles away, and from this chamber side is easy to take out those infernos. But anywho, let's just check out what I did. I'm going to put it in double time just to speed it up here. I dropped a witch up top, single witches up top, just to take out those huts. But notice what I tend to like to do with my funnels. I don't like to just drop all my funneling troops, which is my first set of witches and bowlers, at the corners and just hope that they come down and create a great funnel. When you want your troops to focus, when you want your main troops to focus on this area to go into the base and not walk, then you got to take out the sides before you drop them, right? So I tend to drop my funneling troops on the side. You see how the witch is coming down here. Now my next set, which is going to be the rest of my witches and bowlers funnels, I'm going to drop them over here for this elixir thing, and then they're going to work their way down. They're not going to focus on working their way up there. You know what I'm saying? This is going to go down, so they're not going to focus working up there. That way the troops that I drop up here are going to take that out and then have nowhere to go but straight through the base. And then once they get in the base, you use your jumps to direct them where you need them to go. So, see where I dropped my second set of bowlers and witches. Drop my golem down, and then I'm pausing again. Drop my golem down, my jump spell to pull my golem, because that's the direction I want him to go. I know the bowlers are going to take these out with the bounce, and once they take that out, they're going to also be drawn to the jump spell, because this is about to go down, that's about to go down, so they're not going to be pulled. This is about to go down, this cannon down here is about to go down, then that storage is going to go down, and that's too far for them to walk around. So they're going into the base. And that's the first step of getting any bitch done, is getting your troops where you want them to go. Now look at this. Look how much is gone already. We're actually working on a nice smooth transition of everything is going down in a nice flank. So troops are gone inside. I didn't even need that third jump, really, and you're going to see that at the end. I usually bring 2 jumps and a heal and 3 rages, but this time I opted to go with 3 jumps. We planned this a little bit. I talked this over with another compadre, Ben, and we decided a third jump because we didn't want our troops to get stuck over here and not be able to clean this side, but, you know, so many troops made it through there. I was able to hold my warden ability because how small and compact the base was built. I was able to hold my warden ability for a while. Look, I didn't even need my queen's ability. But yeah, that was a 3-star. Let me show you the next one I did. I think that was an oblong looking base there. Okay, again, Infernos straight up and down, but this where, again, people would think this is not a good base to bitch, right? Because look at the defenses, right? The defenses are walking around the center of the base. You get it? And on this side, he put all his splash, all his expos, all his archer towers, all on one side. And this is pretty much to take care of your witches and bowlers, your funneling witches and bowlers. This is pretty much to wipe them out, and that way leave stuff for your bowler, your troops that are going inside. They would have to come over this way, right? That's the plan of this base and the design of this base. And looking at it, I was initially like, I don't know, this would be a tough bitch, right? But we got a nice scout on it, and then saw the couple Teslas pop up right in front of these wizard towers, right? So not only are the wizard towers going to be, the splash damage is going to be hitting these witches and bowlers, but the infernal towers, the Teslas as well. Easy, going to take out your funneling troops, right? I said, I typically only bring 1 golem, right? I like to opt for more bowlers and witches than 2 golems. But this time I decided I was going to bring a golem since this was scouted, and I was going to drop the golem right here on this elixir to pull both of those Teslas, take the attention of those wizard towers and as many defenses on this side to focus on my golem while my troops push in. Now, I'm looking on this side. There's all air defenses and only the cannons. I think my witches and bowlers can handle that. Okay? So I'm going to put my jumps right here in front of this Inferno Tower and Archer Tower. My second one to make it to the middle of the junction here. And then a third jump to make it to the end. I'm focusing all my jumps on this side of the base, because this is where I want most. This is where all the heavy DP is anyway. So I want to get through that. And you're gonna see on this one, I had my Queen's ability at the end, as well as an extra spell. So now on this one also, I dropped my funneling troops in the corner because I actually want them to take some of this out. Remember the last one I said I like to drop them on the side? I actually need some of this out, taking this out. So I do want a few of them to work their way over here. I'm going to drop my golem once this goes down. Then my golem is going to be dropped right here. He's going to draw the attention of that archer tower on its way to that mortar. That's my thoughts. Okay, and then my jump is going right here, so afterwards my golem's going in that way. Okay, and I drop my other funneling troops here in the corner just to take out some buildings before I start dropping my golem. There's my golem on the side. Watch what it does. It pulls that Tesla, and look at all the defense that are targeting it right now. This expo, this wizard tower, this wizard tower. This is gonna then target it, and I believe that also. So then watch this. Let's double this up again. All my troops are down. I got plenty of bowlers and witches on the side getting ready to take these out. It's only a few cannons to take out on that side, and then they're going to work on these, high hit point buildings. Okay, this is about to go down, and so these bowlers are going to be redirected back into the core also. Some of them going to walk away because I believe they pulled the hound, which was awesome also. But look how many bowlers and witches I have going into that jump spell with my heroes. Okay, with my heroes, with my golem. Drop my first rage. Always rage on your entrance. Second jump. Look, that area over here that was supposed to do a lot of damage, it's already gone. I got one Inferno left, right? And I got a rage left. I used my King's ability to spawn more troops, and they quickly went in and took out that Inferno. Again, didn't even need my Queen's ability, didn't even need a final rage. I was holding the rage just in case. I got all these troops left up on the board, and just in case I needed to rage them. So, yeah. So right now, I'm not convinced about anti-bitch bases. But anywho, that's my highlight. I never get in highlights because I said I don't like to show dips. But I'm going to show it was some good ass attacks here. They showed all of our, there's something else also, on streams. Maybe that's something I'll get into doing, because bases get exposed on these streams and shit. They just show every base. There's no need of holding any good defending base because they're just gonna show it all over streams and shit. So anywho, there's many ways to take down Town Hall 9s. Let's watch Rip Hard as he takes down this particular Town Hall 9. Coming in with a Queen, Naked Queen exchange. Queen was too close to the edge. That just makes it easy. Poison takes out the enemy CC. Easy peasy, right? And then the rest is a Laloon. Not sure why you would put your Queen so close to the edge when knowing that this current meta is Laloon, at least primarily, so even if someone was to use a bitch attack, a witch slap at Town Hall 9, you want your Queen centered. Yeah, I've seen that a lot too, bringing heals for a lot of those clustered area defenses, wizard towers, Teslas, whatnot. Yeah. So anywho, great job, Rip Hard. That was a 3. All right, where we at? We'll get King dipped for us. Ben, like I said, he got his 6-pack. CBT, he does well at Town Hall 9. We gotta, we gotta work on Town Hall 10 action there. Cat Daddy always kicks ass on, so let's show him. Cat Daddy always kicks ass at Town Hall 9. Yeah, you hear the church bells in the background. I was actually thinking of playing some Guiding Light music in the background. I may still even do that. I don't know. I haven't edited this yet. I'm just kind of doing some raw recording right now before it all disappears. And I may go ahead and put the Guiding Light in there because it's kind of sad, for us to be we're such a good clan and we do some good shit and, we struggle when we should be kicking ass, And Guiding Light music would have been awesome with it. So, anywho, I gotta speed this up. I'm at work right now, and I kind of disappeared for a little bit just to get this in. And I like that, the variety at Town Hall 9. Hopefully, we start seeing some more variety at 10 and 11. I love to see some hog action at Town Hall 10. It's possible, but it's hard as fuck. Same thing with Town Hall 11. It's possible, but with these clan war bases, they're hard as fuck. Now you can use it against some of these trophy bases, but man, You know, they gave us all these troops and these troop levels for these higher town halls, but we can't even freaking use them. Anywho, great attack, Gato. While the church bells are increasing in sound, pitch, and all that, I'm just going to go ahead and call this one. Again, we're probably not going to get far here in the CWL this season. It's okay, you know. That's that sophomore jinx. And we kicked ass as freshmen. We got the sophomore jinx going on right now. We'll just bounce back. We're learning from all this. We're going to see who's actually going to stick around. We're going to see who's bros, you know what I'm saying? And stick around to fight for next season. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm pulling the Chicago Cubs thing right now and I'm saying next year. We'll get them next year, you know, because I really believe if the core sticks around through this and keeps fighting, you know, we're gonna get through this. We got some good leaders, good leadership as well in IWF and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know they're gonna get everybody on board. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully this update gets everybody excited enough to be on more. You know, I know life happens and all that, but anywho, I'm spazzing. Great job, Marshall's Nations. Hate you guys. Love you. 3 Point Park, Guido 72. I'm out.